85% of the targets to Shakir completed. This is behind Cooper, who brought it in, pitched it back to Allen, who's going to go to the goal line and get in! No! Spectacular touchdown!
Oh my goodness!
Jacobs the back, Kraft the motion man. What type of magic does Jordan Love have in Brazil? Rolls out, Love uncorks. Oh, it's open. Reed has it. First down and a big one out of bounds.
And taken to wearing the headset helmet.
You know, Diabate, the second-year player stepping into some big shoes. Herbert wide open is Johnston, and he is in. Touchdown.
All right, here we go on third down. Smith steps up, takes that shot to the end zone. It is Metcalf. DK Metcalf with a Seahawks touchdown on the 31-yard bomb from Geno Smith.
That's going to play right into the game plan that Dable's hoping for.
Extra men on the rush. Jones able to unload for Slayton. And he's got it down inside the 20 to the 16.
Longest pass play of the day. Direct snap here and some trickery. Nix taking a shot. Deep down the field. It is caught. Reynolds.
In the first one of the game, but these guys right here have to disrupt it.
2nd and 4. Here's Nix going for the long ball. He's got a step on him. And the Broncos strike early with the touchdown to Franklin from 43 yards out.
Here's Mahomes. Loading it up. Got to take a shot. Has Worthy open. He's got it. Worthy a big play. And the first one for the Chiefs all day, and they're finally in Eagles territory.
Patriots 2 timeouts. Hasty the back. 2nd down 2. Drake May. Time and distance going, and he's got him! Boutte touchdown! What a throw! A 40-yard strike!
4th sack of the game for the Houston D. Herbert steps up, throws it in the air, catch made, McConkey breaking away! McConkey takes it all the way for the touchdown! 86 yards! And a shot in the arm for the Chargers offense.
But that's all. The reason they're punting, Jim, the drop by Sutton on first down.
Yeah, the pass was there.
Oh, a fake! Look at this! Riley Dixon completes it to Mims! Oh, what a call!
Minshew goes through his read. He's going to take a shot. Deep down the field, and it is caught. Trey Tucker.
From the 30, Smith and Jigba looking to throw. He fires downfield. And what a catch! DK Metcalf comes down with it at the Falcons' 35-yard line.
Here's Tress Way. Oh, it's a fake. We're going to throw. He's got a man wide open, and it's caught. Sinnott, the 3rd tight end. What a fake by Washington, and the rookie delivers for the drive continues.
The day today had scored just 3 touchdowns through the first 3 weeks. They've yet to score so far. Fields letting it rip, and he's got Pickens. Huge sequence there for the Steelers. Perfectly thrown pass by Fields.
And more of the gun looks and sprinkle it in. Love play action out of this setup, and you're going to get it right here. Cousins got rid of it just in time. Mooney inside the 5. First down and goal for Atlanta as Mooney beats Taylor.
6 defensive backs again. They use the least amount of dime a season ago, now amongst the most. Baltimore's D. 3rd and 10. Brown holds him off. Yusufash! Covered by Wiggins. Williams to the 2. First and goal. Marcus Williams back there too.
And we've seen a few through the years. Stroud rolling. He's throwing deep. He's got a man. He hits him to the 20-yard line. Tank Dill.
Single season NFL record. If he doesn't, I know one guy that's going to be really happy and is open about that, and that is Dickerson. Pickett, deep ball. He's got Smith. It's a perfect throw and a touchdown. Pickett to Smith for the second time this quarter.
Hurts for A.J. Brown. He's got it. He's in. All the way for an Eagle touchdown. On a fourth down play. Winston going for it all for the end zone for Tillman. He's got it!
Down 21-6, mid-third. Come out firing to start this drive, and they're going deep. And it's caught! What a play to A.J. Brown with Carson defending. He just dropped it right in there.
The entire first half last week. Different game. Jamal Williams in the game at bat. Carr, pressure, lets it fly. Going deep, Shaheed. He's got it! Touchdown, New Orleans! A bomb to Shaheed!
Keep an eye on him and the decisions that Kevin O'Connell makes. 3rd and 2, Darnold. Shot down the field for Jefferson, who brings it in to the 2-yard line. Justin Jefferson again.
Motion across from Samuel Schenker. Minshew wants to set up the screen. Instead, he'll float it over the middle. Jump ball, and it's Bowers down the sideline. The rookie from Georgia with the game's first score. 57 yards.
1st and 10. Moss the bat. Karras the snap. Moss the block. Burrow going deep. He's got him! Touchdown! Jamar Chase. Flag has been thrown. A flag back at the 40.
One touchdown from their offense, one touchdown from their special teams. Here's one aired out. Pickens! What a grab, and out of bounds inside the 10 at the 3. First down call here, play action. Carr. Deep ball. MVS again! It's another connection! He steps out inside the 5.
Lavelle Edwards, the late Lavelle Edwards, who won a national championship at BYU. Here's right back, going long, and they find the rookie, Burton. Jermaine Burton. Well, they told us last night, we're going to need him this week.
They haven't been able to do their part. This is why you pay your franchise quarterback in these moments. Lawrence taking a shot, has Kirk wide open. Trevor Lawrence uncorks one to Kirk. They pick up 6, they won.
2nd down and 6. Fake to Williams. Stafford fires downfield. It is caught for a touchdown by Robinson. The Rams win it.
Ray Davis had a good first half. Play action. Allen lets it fly. Connects with Samuel. Tripped up inside the 40.
What he was able to do. I mean, he's rattled off some big runs seemingly every week.
Here's a home run shot for Bateman. Touchdown Ravens.
Well, that's a good sign for him because that offense is #1 in the NFL.
Peyton on hand to see this great effort. Here's 3rd and 11. Down the field. He's got a completion to Bailey at the 10-yard line. Oh, what a strike that was.
Final 95 seconds of regulation. Stafford takes the shoulders, takes a shot downfield. It is caught by Nakua. He pinned him on his shoulder and made the catch.
They've been limited to 87 yards of offense. Oh, the ball is free. Scooped up by Stroud. Circles, throws, complete on a busted play. Hutchinson. Just like they drew it up.
On 3rd down here, Carr steps up, looking long, heaving one. Valdez-Scantling, touchdown! What a connection, Carr to MVS.
And now you got Jonathan Grenard, one of the better pass rushers in the league, going to work on 3rd down. Levis taking a shot. He's got Westbrook-Akine breaking free. And the Tennessee Titans right back in it. 98 yards.
Off play action to Jones. Stepping up. Deep shot. It is Addison! Flips the field down to the 40 of Detroit.
It's a long way back right there.
It is. Here's Mayfield. 3-man rush. Steps away, looking, going to take a shot. He's got a man. Is he in? He is! It's a touchdown for McMillan!
In motion, Kenny McIntosh out of the backfield. Tomlinson a block. He's going deep and he's got him. DK Metcalf, big 6. What a throw!
O'Connell seeking, serving and searching and launches. Got a man! It is Tucker! It is held on to for the touchdown!
Drive begins from the 30, and Purdy will look to throw it. Going long, there is Jennings. Oh, he's got it! Perfect throw, and then Jennings reaches out to pull it in for 46.
Another test for the Browns defense off play action. Lawrence guns it. Thomas in stride. A royal strike from Lawrence. The rookie Thomas down at the 6.
Javon Hargrave missing his first game, and Talanoa Hufanga's out today as well. So more on the shoulders of the offense, and Brock Purdy, who's looking long. He wants Deebo Samuel, and he's got him in stride. Inside the 20 on a gain of 55.
Rejuvenation of his career. They go quick again here. 2nd down. Has time this time. Loads going deep. Has a man. Naylor. He's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Another play fake. Another deep throw. Looking for Tutu. Down inside the 5.
Panthers are trying to get a touchdown. They still got that one timeout left in their back pocket. Dalton taking a shot to the end zone. It is caught. Adam Thielen. Magnificent pass from Dalton. And now Thielen looks like he's hurt. It's a 31-yard touchdown strike.
Tremaine Edmonds coming away with it. The ball was tipped, but a critical mistake by Richardson. Williams now looking deep for Adunze. He's got it to the 35. That's the big play Bears fans have been looking for. A gain of 45.
2nd down and 5. Smith sets, fires downfield, wide open. Metcalf, touchdown. 56 yards. from Geno Smith to DK Metcalf.
I still think he's had a couple throws today, maybe the injury.
Barry was way up there. Here's 3rd and 9 and a deep ball. Right back to McLaurin in stride. And he's down at about the 17-yard line.
And then it's all of a sudden it's very challenging for a defense to stop him.
Play action on 1st down. As Winston throws to the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown. Elijah Moore.
Second down, they blitz again. Daniels, though, has some time. Lets it rip, floating it deep down the field, going for Brown. He's got it! A perfect throw to De'Ami Brown! Wow! Bird had 20 sacks in college at Wyoming and USC. Levis will just let it go with a hand in his face, and it's going to be caught! Out of nowhere, Tay Martin! 3 defenders, he comes in, makes the catch, gets into the end zone.
He makes that decision very quickly, which is what you need. Don't dance in the backfield at that running back spot.
Goff on 1st down, firing downfield for Williams. He's got it! Jamison Williams into the end zone, touchdown! 82 yards!
You just can't understand why it's not working, and it's just not functioned properly because they're just making too many critical mistakes, which is what you wouldn't expect.
Lawrence going deep for his rookie, Thomas. He's got it inside the 25. It energizes this crowd. A gain of 58.
3rd down and 10. Latu coming. Allen steps up. Latu still chasing him. Allen high-stepping over defenders, looking for Hollins. He's got him. Hollins out of bounds. What a play by Allen.
2nd down and 5. Good protection, aired out. McLaurin. He's got it. 1st and goal inside the 5. And a beauty from the rookie Jaden Daniels for 56.
Why don't you smile more out there? I get locked in. I am becoming more aware of where the camera is at all times. Deep shot. Stroud. Nico Collins is gone. Touchdown. Houston. 67 yards on the bomb.
Off play action. Stepping up. Launching downfield. And it is caught! Twisting, turning, touchdown, Jefferson, Minnesota's back in front.
Big play here, trying to go up top for it.
He wants to run for it, Jim. He wants to just go get it with his legs. He's trying to find
it. Wasn't there, so now he's got to throw it deep to the end zone. And was that caught? Yes! Ty Johnson scrapes it off the ground, above the ground for the touchdown.
They want to control the clock, run the ball, limit your possessions.
Mayfield, shot, end zone, Evans! It's a touchdown!
Dan Campbell, I liked his approach.
Jared Goff, here's his approach, going deep down the sideline for Williams, drops it in the bucket to the 20-yard line.
We'll get back to Dan Campbell's approach to this game.
Well, Buffalo has more margin today. They can get it on anyone.
2nd and 14. Heaves it to the end zone. Oh, what a catch! Amari Cooper pulls it down for the touchdown.
What a throw and catch.
It's going to be a lot nicer here at halftime watching Beyonce without worrying about win and lose.
Jackson on 2nd and 10, avoids the sack. Now Jackson looking to run, looking to throw, looking to connect. Andrews on the run, down the sideline. Andrews accelerates inside the red zone. Kalen Bullock, full sprint to the tight end. What a play.
Burrow airs it out. Chase. Hello. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Saints will take on the Bucks in what could be a crucial game for Tampa Bay. Throwback from Miller to Rattler. Looking deep. Looking end zone. Foster Moreau touchdown. Trickery to the score.
Third and 10. Richardson taking a deep shot down the field. Pierce is there at the 10 and down to the 5. 44 yards. Richardson to Pierce.
Mixon has at least 100 yards rushing and a touchdown in 6 straight road games on the season. Back to the air for Stroud. Stops. Deep shot. Stroud. End zone. Caught in the bucket for Dell on a touchdown. And Dell is down after the play.
We've been talking about how many offensive linemen they're missing.
On third down, deep drop. Goff taking the shot downfield for Williams, who's open. Jameson's got it to the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jameson Williams.
So many fourth quarter leads in recent years. And tonight, turning its head on a dime. Burrow going deep, getting free. Chase, look at this. Just like that. And Chase is going to, strut to the 1 yard line. Crowd doesn't like that.
I think that's
goes into the end zone.
That's a response to what Lamar Jackson did.
Vikings minus Blake Cashman tonight. He's hurt. Leads the team in tackles. Meanwhile, Stafford chased, escapes, fires, caught. Touchdown. Cooper Kupp.
Really good job because takeaways have been hard to come by for this Ravens defense.
Pressure on Jackson. Braswell can't get there. Downfield, he's got Bateman. Great move. Rashad Bateman looking for a block. Down inside the 10. Mahomes still in the game. Back to throw. Loading up, going to take a shot for Worthy. Deep down the field. He's got it. Wow. Xavier Worthy with the long touchdown from Mahomes. 50 yards.
Biggest NFL game he's played in, 1st and 10. Good time. McClinchy a block. Going deep. Oh, he's got him. He's got Mims. Touchdown. The Broncos have come back again.
The lower leg area, and Maddox comes in and makes a huge play. Now the Eagles get it back. Looking to run some clock, or maybe throw the dagger. Hurts going deep for it all. Devontae Smith. He has got it. Touchdown. Wow. 3rd and 15. Richardson has time, loads up, going deep. Pierce is down there, and it is caught by Pierce. Again, Richardson deep to Alec Pierce. A 58-yard completion.
When in doubt, throw it up, right?
Recovered in the end zone. 28 goes back. 1st and 10 to a Tunga by Loa. Armstead the block, and he's going deep. He's got Hill. Foot race. Driving. That is 6. Oh, he's a ghost. 80-yard touchdown.
Fake to Connor. Murray on the rollout. Looking deep for Harrison. Marvin Harrison Jr. to the end zone. Touchdown again.
3rd and long. Wilson floats it way upstairs. Williams, he's got it. Touchdown. Mike Williams, the newest Steeler, scores.
Carissa knows me so well. That does make me happy. Big smile on my face over here.
Good start for your former club. As Darnold airs it out. Jefferson has it. First catch today for Justin Jefferson.
That's Sutton you're drawing up there at the top. They got a reverse play. Sutton with a throwback pass. Caught at the goal line for the touchdown. And Bo Nix has caught his first NFL touchdown.
Just when you think you have this place figured out. So tonight's wind is opposite of the way it normally is. Flags fly. Allen able to get out of the end zone and fire. He's got his man, and a juggling catch by Ray Davis.
Third and 12, deep drop Mahomes. Runs away to find space. Fires on the run to Kelsey to the 30-yard line. A perfect play for Patrick Mahomes to set the Chiefs record for most passing yards, passing the legendary Lenny Dawson.
These two guys are going to be matched up in a lot of man coverage all day.
Look at that direction. Here comes pressure again. Two Browns ran into each other. Daniels uncorks a deep shot. It's McLaurin inside the 5.
With a 1st and 10, and Mostert the back in the pistol. Ingle to block in the middle. Time for Tua, winding up, going. He's got Waddle. Here he goes. It's a foot race. Cisco gets him from behind. Oh, he can fly.
Allen protected for the moment. Now has to escape. Everything's covered. Josh waits to the last second. He's it downfield. Shakir is open. What a throw by Allen. Shakir to the 3. What a play by Josh Allen to keep it alive.
And make his, 5'10" stature matter.
Here comes the rush on Murray. He's able to get away. Right in front of Byron Young. He's going to launch it. Harrison's free.
You got to be kidding me.
Pretty much stalled, went nowhere. 9 plays, 15 yards. But this one is going deep for Worthy, and the rookie holds it in. That's the longest touchdown pass for Mahomes in a long time.
Mahomes steps up, throws, and he got it. Touchdown, Kelsey.
Has been excellent in the red zone, and they've been good again tonight. Seattle's got to make a stop.
Amon-Ra St. Brown's going to throw it back to Goff. Who had that on the bingo card? Touchdown Lions.
That's Burton next to the quarterback, Nix. 4th and 1.
Anarumo saying, get over the top of Sutton.
Burton the block. And Nix will throw it. It is caught. Touchdown. Mims caught the ball. Marvin Mims caught the ball. Justice Hill is the back. Likely in motion. He bobbles it. Scoops it in. Vacuums it home. Here comes Hubbard. Oh, he threw him away like a rag doll. And he throws in the end zone. Caught for a touchdown. Caught for a touchdown by Likely. Absolutely amazing. How in the world did he keep it together and then find the open receiver?
Like the entire stadium just went quiet. First of all, he drops the snap and he can't get it, and he's trying to look up. Hubbard nearly has the sack right there. He extends the play to the boundary, and before going out of bounds and taking a hit from Pratt, he throws one up to the back line, and Likely's back in the corner, and he's able to find him, just throws a jump ball. And
Prescott looking to throw. Pumps off the back foot. Stays on his feet. Now on the move. Floats it to the end zone. Caught! Rico Dowdle, the juggling high wire act for the score.
Just Dak's ability to buy time, 5-man rush. Grady Jarrett wins. I mean, pretty much the entire defensive line of the Falcons wins, and Dak just keeps it alive. Throws a knuckleball that Dowdle can't quite catch initially.
Drake May for the game.
padding the ball. May scanning, loads of time. He'll roll, he'll run. A sidestep, he's ready to throw, nobody's open. Into the end zone, touchdown! Oh my goodness, Stevenson! And May with an absolute jewel of an effort. So here you go.
He's gotten hit throughout the rest of the game, and it's hurting more now.
Comes down to one last play. And it's going to be getting longer by the second. You're all the way back at the 30-yard line. Now you can step into it. Here comes the Hail Mary with the game on the line. And the ball is caught! Caught! It's a miracle! It's Noah Brown! Oh, my goodness! This town is going crazy. It's a madhouse in Landover, Maryland.
He did it. Have 2 or 3 go jump for it, and Daniels extending this play, and the time allowed everyone to get down there in position to go toward the ball and be in their spots. And what a game, Jim.
There are no words.
You're supposed to try and tip it behind you. See the guy in front and the one behind.
In the end, off the tip, it's the easiest Hail Mary catch you'll ever see.
Here we go. Up into the air, into the end zone, and incomplete. Lazard had a shot. And now the other officials saying touchdown.
You can see he doesn't totally get up in the air with all the bodies there, but he's got it. That's a touchdown right there. And then it comes out. So, oh, man.
Wow. Great call by one official overruling the other. That is a touchdown.
Marvin Harrison Jr. around. Now they got him in the slot.
Murray's looking for him. Pressure coming. Got away from Verse. Still on the move. Still on his feet. Throws to the end zone. It is caught by Elijah Higgins for the touchdown. Magic from Murray.
Kyler Murray makes 4 guys miss. There's 1. There's 2, 3, and 4. Then to see that play.
On 1st and 10. Pressure's coming. Richardson slips. Now he's airing it out. Deep down the field for Pierce. Pierce! Touchdown! What a throw by Richardson!
That they're looking to get the ball deep to, and watch how he gets rolling. And he's not just beating the rookie Kamari Lassiter on the other side. That's Derek Sting.
And his impact so far on the Viking defense. 2nd down 9. Darnold getting messy, going deep, and he's got Jefferson. He's got Jefferson. It's a foot race downfield with Brown. Shifting gears. Getting a block. That's 6. 97 yards. Holy smokes.
Here's Jefferson. He's going to go through and go deep. Outside receiver coming in and doing the dig. But I want you to keep an eye on the eyes of the safety Brown. What he does is he sees that inside dig, and so he hesitates. And all it takes is a slight hesitation. He sees that dig. He's like, oh, no, do I got to jump on it? Wait, now I'm too late getting back. Jefferson's gotten behind me, and that's what allows that deep throw to take place. Brown just hesitating a little bit